Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, I've been going over things. Last week I was saying the only way we're probably going to be able to get Jersey City growing anymore was going to be getting goods to it. Now, goods is a pain in the rear to do early in the game because it requires so much stuff done ahead of time. And one of the things we're going to need is to steal this oil. Because this is the only oil refinery around in this area. And there's our one plastics plant in the area right there. So I'm figuring we could have it pick up refined oil. This line we were just on, pick up refined oil and bring it all the way down to the plastics factory before coming back here to pick up more crude. Of course, that leaves us with no fuel. So we're going to have to reverse things. Over here where we've been building, there's another oil refinery. There's 2 crude oil wells, and there's a fuel refinery right here. So step 1, I guess, is going to be getting this all hooked up, and I'm not sure exactly what I can do with that, to be honest. But if we had trucks, it would be really easy. You could just run a truck route over there. Wagons are so slow, even though we do have those fuel wagons that carry a lot of fuel. So I think we can do it. I'll move this and run a road up here, and then we'll have a place to drop off the oil and pick up the fuel and bring it back down to here to be shipped out elsewhere. Which is going to be a whole lot of elsewhere. So first things first. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and start right here. Pause this. I'm going to delete this. Get a street out. That's the right one. I think that'll work. Let's curve onto that. Can I just upgrade all of that? Yes, I can. Upgrade all of this too to go with it. All right. So now, this might be big enough for us to do one of these now. Let's not. Let's stick with one of these. So where's going to be the best place to put this? Actually, wait a minute. Oh, you know, it almost reaches. What if I moved this? Hang on here. Let's try this. So if we put one right here, that reaches the train station. So right there reaches both. Right? Yeah, it reaches everything. It reaches this plant, it reaches the fuel, and it reaches the train station, it reaches the fuel. That's still not going to work because it's not going to make the train station connect to the fuel depot. I guess our only choice really is just to set this right up here somewhere. Put it right here. We really only need one platform here. So we'll go ahead and do it. Actually, yeah, one platform. One platform. So let's do this. That. There we go. And then put some buildings on it here. And a small one right here. All right, so it has a lot of storage room so we can store outgoing fuel. And then we just need a really short line that just goes from here to here. And it's not going to stop anywhere. We're just going to keep it going. And this is going to be the Madison fuel transfer. And this is Madison Fuel Refinery. And now let's go ahead and put a new shed in somewhere. And nope, not that one. Let's smooth this out a bit. And we'll put just a couple of fuel wagons on here to get us started. So it will be running. Madison fuel transfer right there. Okay, we'll leave it orange. That's fine. All right, so that's hooked up. Now, let's see. So we're going to probably want to come out of here and go up to there. We have one platform not in use. It really doesn't matter. We don't need both those platforms. Let's do this, I think. Building freight. This guy. 240. See how well lined up with this is this. It's going to have to be curved one way or the other, I guess. You're going to need more platforms than that. Yeah, you're right, brother. I most certainly am. This down to there. I'm not going to like that. I might as well redo it. So I'm going to want 3 platforms. Yeah, that should work. 3 platforms. Okay. We will use this one. Oops, that did not connect, did it? Here. This one to come up here and connect to that. And then we're going to need a super short one right here, which we're probably not really going to need it to be that long. Well, let's keep it that long just to be safe. I think this road is going to have to be redone. Okay. Well, that's messy. Okay, let's do this. Like that, and then like that. And then this. You know, if we had modern trucks, we could just do this with the truck route, but we're going to need to do it with this. Okay, let's actually get this started. Let's see. Let's do this, I think. I'm going to put this way up here. It's good. And then we are going to connect onto that. Connect onto that. And then finally connect onto that. Okay, we've got all of that connected. We'll create our new route here. Actually, you know what? I don't really need to do this. I'm going to take this back off. I'll just use one train for this part. I'll go here, drop off crude, then pick up refined and take that up to the other side, and then return to pick up more crude. Okay, let's just make sure you are loading nothing there. And this will be Everett oil freight. And I do not feel like screwing around with these things. Oh no, these are the wrong ones anyway. So I was gonna say I'm not gonna use anything fancy. I'm just gonna put these down. Let's make this 160, oops, 160 long. And put it on there. Let's actually start the game going again. This is probably not going to be necessary. Now I have to figure out how to do this one, which is going to be a little bit more challenging. Okay, I think this is going to be my best way to go here. Let's get rid of this signal. Oh, it doesn't like this. Oh, dang it. Why are you unhappy with this? Actually, that seems to work. But I really don't want to do that. Maybe if I do the other one first, this will work better. So let's try going from, say, right about here up to there. Lower that a bit. No. I don't want to do it there. I want to do it back here. Okay, I think that's it. I would like to have flattened that some more, but the hell with it. There we go. That's nice. Now we can just come off from here. And this probably is not going to need more than one train. I can't imagine why it would, but doing it that way, we're all okay with this here. Nope. Signals. No. Yes. Right there. Put you right there. These guys go so slow coming out of here. Then we can do this. Let's pause this again. I'm gonna take out some of the track here. Yeah, I'll take a section. Tracks. Oh, buildings. Yep. There. Really digs right into the ground there, doesn't it? Crap. That's not going to work. Come on, there we go. Let's try this. Let's just extend this a little bit, like right there. Keep it flat. And then I will connect on that. Why does that look nowhere near straight? That is straight. All right, that looks better. Don't know why it was goofy the first time, but... And this, all we need to do is just give ourselves another track. Actually, that's all completely wrong, but I'll fix it. I'm not going to want the platform on the... right on the main track going through here. But that's fine. I can just go ahead and fix that. Collision with what? Oh, there's a piece of track. It's back a little further even. There. Now edit this. Get rid of these platforms. And we will put oh, there we go. I was gonna say, why won't it let me place tracks? And can I just run this straight to there? That should work just fine. All right, cool. Just need to finish connecting all this up. I don't know why it does not want to do that. It doesn't like it from this direction either. I guess there's where we're going to be. Unfortunately, double slip, but what it's going to have to be. Okay, then here we're going to have this. Then we'll have this and this. And here we'll have this and this. And I guess we'll put one right in the middle there. All right, I think that's all good. Hopefully we aren't going to have any trains get stopped here and block everything. We will see. If so, then we won't be able to have a light there. All right, let's leave that for right now. I need to run this for a little bit and get the whole fuel thing going. Houston, we have a problem. I didn't realize that these are fuel only. They cannot be used. I didn't mean to do that. This is what I want. They cannot be used for anything except fuel. So we're going to have to use regular ones, which sucks. All right. Well, let's grab this again. Change these over to these. And we'll put 2 more on there. There. Yeah, I just noticed we finally had, fuel or a crude oil delivered here. And so it's producing, but it wasn't shipping anything. Now it's shipping. Not a lot, but something. Really and truly, one train is not going to be enough on here. I already moved the other line to the platform I was going to eliminate, or the track I was going to eliminate. And then I guess we will double track all of this, although I've got it partially double tracked because I was connecting this up to it. Oh dear. But otherwise, yeah, it is working all right so far. You can see we've got oil being brought into here and fuel being picked up and brought back to here and fuel shipping out. I added fuel tankers to our trains going out of here. Let me just get some signals on this, and then we'll be ready to pull all of the pull the other fuel refinery. All right, now that this is all working, the only way we're going to get this to increase its distribution and everything is going to be to get this one up here turned off. So we're going to leave that alone for right now. Pause this. And this train is going to go bye-bye. No. Sell it, yes. And then delete that line. Okay, so that is gone. So now to keep this from downgrading, we're going to go ahead and get this connected right away. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to have to get rid of this first of all. Some of it is going to end up downgrading just from the fact that I'm not going to have I'm not going to have anything pulling on this, so it's going to stay at its minimum size until such time as we do get things going. 2. All right. So that is there. This we're going to have to double track. And you know what? I think we're going to want them longer than that too. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. Leave that right there. Let's leave it at 240 for now. Hopefully that'll be enough. Some of these industries you never really need a full-length train at all. All right. Now we should be able to just reconnect this here. I don't think that was it. There we go. There we go. I knew it didn't connect right. And now this, we should be able to just... Oh. Oh, that is messy. That is very messy. Well, it's going to have to stay the way it is. We'll leave that. And then we'll come on from here like this. I don't want that all to be there. That's better. I don't want it all to be viaduct. I wanted some regular track on here. Okay. Now this, we're going to move to platform 2. And we just need to put some signals on here. Come on, zoom in. It's fighting with me there. And I had that completely set up wrong. There. Better? And let's go ahead and put pair right on here too. To that. Change that to that. And now this one. Let's do this. We're going to stop here, then stop here, and we'll get rid of the first one there. And we're just gonna... Actually, what did I do that for? I guess it doesn't matter. That was not a necessary way to do it, but it will work fine. I don't think we need to have them stopping at all. Let's let that go. Yeah, and this one's short too. Let's pause this. And let's go ahead and delete this off of the back side. And of course, one of them always places in the wrong spot. Go tracks. And this track can just go away, because we're done with it. And I'm not even certain how I'm going to go about... hello? Oh, no, I'm in the wrong thing. Not even certain how I'm going to go about, yeah, getting platform on there, or up shed on here. Boy, it's such a cut there. Oh well, it works. It works. And we can just get rid of this altogether. No longer going to be used. And so now we've got our fuel coming from the other end. We've got that down at Madison. This is going to have fuel outgoing here for a little while still, till the other one picks up. And now these long trains we have on here are going to be doing all the extra work. Should I upgrade these? Let's leave them be for this moment. We'll check on them later on and see how they are doing. And we'll decide if we want to do anything. So next episode, we're going to have to get steel going. We can get our plastic connected up to the goods factory here. And probably need to connect Milwaukee up to something somewhere. I suppose the closest thing would be to run Milwaukee over to Jersey City and just connect it that way. And then we've got to get steel up here too. But we are done for today. Let's go ahead and ride one of our trains. There we go. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.